Hey everybody! JK Calloway here at Real JK Calloway, coming at you with the results for this week's hashtag skirmish game. This week we played hashtag what to say the morning after. We played the day after Valentine's Day, so I'm sure there was plenty of people with some awkward interactions the next day. But yeah, really funny responses all over the place. Make sure you click on the hashtag and start scrolling, see what other people had in mind for how they spent their mornings. Awkward. Before we get into the top 10, make sure you do hit that subscribe button for me. Always appreciate when you do. Very much helps me out. So yeah, you do that. Do it for me. Little shoulder shake. I don't know why. But now let's get right into it. Our top 10 for this week's hashtag skirmish game. Hashtag what to say the morning after. Number 10 comes from an Air Bear Ent. Uber or Lyft? I mean, at least you're giving them a choice. You know, you could just call them a cab. Who the hell takes a cab anymore? Number 9 comes from Kathleen, Piat's 10. So, does this mean we're going steady? No. Definitely does not mean that. I mean, if you had a good time, there's gonna be a second time, or maybe a first date. I don't know how you met. I'm gonna assume it was at the bar at bar close because love. Number 8 comes from Ladyfish 666. Can I at least get an Egg McMuffin? That is almost literally the least someone could do. To be fair though, Egg McMuffins are like $2.99. That comes from the heart, man. Number 7 comes from a Top of Blackness. What are you gonna tell your wife? We're not gonna tell my wife anything. I don't like paperwork. It's a lot of paperwork. Number 6 comes from an Immature AMRCN. Do you want to cite a regret with those eggs? Here's the weird thing about one night stands in general, or just hooking up earlier than you want to. Like, I've never understood why someone would feel regret about that. Maybe it's because I don't think I'm a giant piece of shit that women would have regrets about sleeping with me. I think I'm pretty great. So you shouldn't regret a thing. I mean, I've had some regretful nights. It's kind of like, the loneliness is taking over. You'll do. And I'm sure it was the exact same for them. I'm not really that egotistical. Number 5 comes from Fat Andy. I hate to deflate you, but I need to put you back in the closet. As long as she has a specific spot. I mean, that's romance. Number 4 comes from Cool Mark 72. Thanks for the slump buster. I've always more or less had this face, so I was never promiscuous by any means. More or less, not by choice. It was kind of dictated toward me. So I can't relate. I've never had a slump because I was never one of those lucky people who, you know, always had sex. Number 3 comes from an average schmo. Take her to Starbucks so when she orders she'll have to tell the barista her name, and you won't look like a jerk for not remembering. I wouldn't trust a Starbucks cup. I mean, unless you hear it from her saying it to the guy. If you just trust the cup, you're probably gonna get it wrong. Number 2 comes from Josh Marino 420. Wanna go again? Oh, college. Back when I had the ability to do something like that. If you get one out of me now, you count your blessings. Just assume I'm sleeping in the next day. Now, before we get to our number 1, here are a few honorable mentions, including one from the host at Real JK Calloway. One from me. Okay, get your shit together. My mother's waiting at the top of the stairs with a video camera and a priest. I'll take her out at the knees and you run for it! It's not a real story, obviously. My mom's cool. And not religious on top of that, which is even better. But it's a funny picture. One from The Scrambled Egg. 15 seconds. New record. Oh, that would suck. I've heard of premature, you know, it never happened to me, but at the same time, up until I met the wife, I'm that guy, I'm referring to my wife as the wife, the old ball and chain. I met her when I was 20, so, you know, I never had, one from @_Lola_B. Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. That's a real song. Benny Lattimore, look it up. It's awesome. One from STLSaints. Not a word. Sneak out the window and pray not to wake them. At least leave a note. You know what I mean? Like, it's so mean. I've had some of those experiences where afterward I'm like, I gotta go. But never have I literally snuck out. I've never done that. Because I'm not a horrible person, I guess. You know, I made shit up to get out, but never was kind of like. And one from Kevinwxg. Damn, bitch took my kidneys. That's part of the risk. I mean, it's not always just about gonorrhea. And number one for this week's hashtag skirmish game comes from @SophieLee4U4ever. I didn't feel it, but I hope you had fun. I'm going to assume you're talking about feelings. You just don't feel it in your heart that this is a real, viable relationship. I'm going to assume that's what you mean. Because otherwise, shut up. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out my channel. Make sure you do hit subscribe. Should be my face right around here. Check out another video or a playlist. It'll be right over there. Make sure you do follow me on social media, always at RealJK_Calloway. Download the hashtag Roundup app if you want to play more hashtag games all week, every day. The best ones are there, including hashtag Skirmish, my game. We play every single Friday. Get on Twitter, give it a follow, and we'll play along. My name is JK Calloway, and we'll talk to you next time.